through the egg carton on the floor. Beneath two vast windows with crossbars was a massive work table. 4 children seated there had stopped what they were doing. They stared at the new arrival. The eldest, a girl of 11, skeptically looked him up and down from head to toe. 2 boys who could be twins wearing identical sweaters and with chalk-white hair snickered, whispered, and poked each other. A 4 or 5-year-old redhead sat terror-stricken for a few seconds before sliding off her chair and racing toward the only adult in the room, a plump woman who immediately lifted the little one up, caressing her curls in reassurance. "This is the new boy," she said. "His name is Olav." "That's just what I said," Olav said, annoyed. "I'm the new boy. Are you married?" "Yes," the woman replied. "Is it only these children who live here?" His disappointment was apparent. "No, you know that perfectly well," the woman said, smiling. "There are 7 children living here. The 3 over there." She nodded in the direction of the table, sending them a stern look at the same time. If they noticed, the boys did not let on. "What about her there? Doesn't she stay here?" "No, this is my daughter. She's only here for the day." She smiled as the child buried her face in the hollow of her neck and clung more tenaciously to her mother. "Oh, I see. Do you have many children?" 3. This is the youngest. She's called Amanda. "What a show-off name. Anyway, I thought she must be the youngest. You're too old to have children." The woman laughed. "You're quite right about that. I'm too old now. My 2 other children are almost grown up. But won't you say hello to Jeanette? She's almost as old as you. And to Roy Morgan? He's 8. Roy Morgan was not at all interested in saying hello to the new boy. He squirmed in his seat and thrust his head dismissively toward his buddies. Frowning, Jeanette drew back in her chair as Olav approached with outstretched hand, dripping with dirty melted snow. Before he had come right up to her, and long before she had made any sign of taking hold of the outstretched fingers being offered, he started to take a deep bow and declared solemnly, "Olav Håkonsson, pleased to meet you." Jeanette pressed herself against the chair back and grabbed onto the seat with both hands, drawing her knees up to her chin. The new boy attempted to pass his hands down through the side, but his body shape and clothing caused his arms to remain fixed diagonally, like a Michelin man. The offensive posture was gone, and he forgot to spread his legs. Now his kneecaps kissed beneath his stout thighs, and his big toes pointed toward each other inside his mammoth shoes. The little boys fell silent. "I know why you don't want to say hello to me," Olav said. The woman had managed to steer the smallest child into another room. When she returned, she spotted Olav's mother in the doorway. Mother and son were strikingly alike. The same black hair, the same wide mouth and conspicuous bottom lip, seemingly unusual soft, and a moist, dark red, not dry and cracked as one would expect this time of year. On the boy it appeared childish. On the adult woman the lip seemed repellent, especially since she kept shooting out a similarly bright red tongue to wet her lips. Apart from her mouth, it was her shoulders that aroused most interest. She did not possess shoulders. From her head, a smooth curve ran downward, as on a bowling pin or a pear, a curved line that culminated in incredibly broad hips, with hefty thighs and skinny legs to hold all this up. The body shape was more pronounced than on the boy, probably because her coat fitted. The other woman tried to make eye contact with her, without success. "I know well enough why you don't want to say hello to me," Olav repeated. "I'm gross and fat." He stated this without a trace of bitterness, with a slight, satisfied smile, almost as though it were a fact he had just stumbled upon.